Now common emitter. So next one, common emitter. So common emitter, as I said, common emitter emitter is grounded. Okay, emitter terminal is grounded. So base will be the input and collector will be the output. So see here in common base, emitter is ground. Ground is emitter. Input is going to be my base. Okay. And output is going to be my collector. And you know that emitter is N type, base is P type, collector is also N type. So how the voltage, first one in the diagram, transistor வந்தோடனே emitter ground பண்ணிக்கணும்னு சொல்லிட்டேன் because it is common emitter. And you have to add two current source, one or two current ammeters, one in input side, one in output side. Input side the base, so you have to add the current IB, and IB will always be in microamperes. And output side collector, it will be IC. IC will always be in milliamperes. So in the ரெண்டு ammeter add பண்ணியாச்சு. Now I am going to determine the polarity. You know, emitter based junction is forward bias. Forward bias na same polarity. P positive, N negative. So this voltage source will be normal voltage source. So in the voltmeter, it will be a normal voltmeter, VBE. Yeah, VBE na I'm measuring across B and E. So it is VBE. Now see here, collector based junction is reverse bias. Reverse bias na opposite N positive. So N positive, negative is grounded. So this voltage source is also proper voltage source. So this voltmeter is also a proper voltmeter. So it is VCE plus மேல minus கீழே. This plus minus depends on this voltage source. This plus minus depends on this voltage source. See the diagram வரையறதும் வருதும். You follow all these steps, whatever I told you, you need not by heart anything. You can remember it till your 8th semester. Anybody is having doubt on how to draw this diagram? You can ask. I'll explain it again if you want. Otherwise, I'll go to the input characteristics. Everybody is clear on how to draw the diagram? Anybody is not clear? See, in the diagram, a shortcut, no book it is available. You have to remember everything and draw it clearly. Anybody is having doubt?
Can you please repeat that, sir?
See, for a moment, you write common emitter configuration. The term common is coming with emitter, correct? So which means I have to ground my emitter. That is the first thing you should do. So out of the three terminals, one terminal is grounded. The remaining two terminals I have base and collector. So definitely collector is going to be my output, base is going to be my input. So this is the first thing you have to understand after you hear the name common emitter. Okay. After you separate the ground input and input terminal add an ammeter, output terminal add an ammeter, and write the corresponding current name. Input is base, so it is IB microamperes. I told you the base current will always be in microamperes. Output is collector current, IC, it will always be in milliamperes. Now I have to draw the voltmeters. Before drawing the voltmeters, I need to get the polarity of the two batteries. அதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணோம்? You have to go back to your transistor theory saying that the emitter based junction is forward biased and the collector based junction is reverse biased. Okay, emitter is always, all NPN transistor we are studying. Okay, emitter is N, base is P, collector is N. இதை கூட நீங்க பென்சில்ல மார்க் பண்ணிக்கலாம். Emitter based junction is forward biased. So இங்க P இருந்ததுன்னா I have to give the same polarity positive. N இருந்ததுன்னா I have to give the same polarity negative. So this is VBB, the total power battery. But இதுலேருந்து if I measure a part of the voltage, that is going to be VPE. So this sign and this sign will be same. And collector based junction is reverse bias, so give priority to collector. So collector N reverse bias you give opposite connection. So N you give positive, negative you ground it. And if since this battery is also a normal plus minus like this voltmeter will also have plus minus in this direction. Is it clear now how to draw the diagram for common emitter configuration? In the rule you follow பண்ணீங்கன்னா it will be very very easy for you in the exam. In all competitive exams or in all placements, you can crack this question very very easily. Okay, is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now input characteristics. Can anybody say what is the input characteristics we'll be drawing what versus what for input characteristics seeing this diagram for common emitter? What
VBE
is
versus IB.
very good. See, input characteristic now don't worry about the output side. Input side la voltage versus current. So VBE versus IB. When you draw the input characteristics, the output parameter has to be constant. So the output voltage will be constant. Very simple. In the logic, I told you in common base yesterday. So input characteristics means input voltage versus input current, not this voltage. This is battery. This voltage is the actual voltage between the terminals of your transistor VBE. So I am plotting VBE versus IB, keeping VCE as constant. See the graph? It's the same thing. See here VBE versus IB. I am keeping VCE as constant. So VCE is 0 now. Initially, I get graph like this. And as I increase the value of VCE, the graph is going to shift in this way. The graph will be moving in this direction. So initially, when VCE is equal to 0 means the emitter base junction is forward biased and the you will have some current flow in the transistor. IB will be flowing. When you apply more amount of VCE, so more amount of carriers are going to go into your collector region. So you will have increased value of base current. Okay, so you can see that when you increase the value of VCE, the graph will be shifting towards the right because the more number of carriers are produced, but it will happen after some time. See, in first case, when VC equal to 0, the current is obtained only after 0.4 volt. But when you increase the value of VC, the current is obtained after 0.6. So, you delay enna agum, you will get delayed current only. So, the next current will appear at 0.8. So, next current will happen, graph will be like this. Okay, so the graph will be shifting towards the right as I increase my value of VCE. Is that clear? So whenever you're going to increase this VCE, the collector junction is reverse bias, right? So when the collector junction is reverse bias, the depletion layer width will increase. So however depletion layer width is going to be increasing, it is going to uh, it is going to enable the charge carriers to cross the collector junction easily because you already have a input voltage applied to the circuit, right? So the carriers will take their input voltage and cross the junction. But it will be it will be obtained after different voltages because there will be some energy required by the charge carriers to cross the depletion region, so it will not happen instantly. The current will happen after a particular value of VBE only. Okay, any doubt in the input characteristics?